Oh, we got something up here. Hold on. There's a town right here. Dude, I wonder if Mike is here. You know, let me do this. Let's. Oh, look at all the freaking Bambis. Oh my gosh, dude! There's like a freaking 100 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a military research tent. Oh boy. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of The Infected. This is our city life build, and it is morning time. I've been putting it off for too long. I've been thinking about it, and I'm waiting to see if we get a Bambi attack this morning. But I'm going to get that stuff out of my inventory. What I've been planning on doing, or what I had been doing, let me make sure I got these filled up. That's dirty water, clean. Ooh, I never cleaned that. Hold on. Let's get this going. There we go. Let's get that cooked. And what did I have on me that's spoiled? Damn, I got 2 spoiled food. Protein 5, carbs 5, -5 health, -5 thirst, -2 energy. I don't want to eat those. All right, for right now, we're not going to put them in there. Let's go here. This is a miscellaneous. For right now, let me just get these out. Let's get the mushrooms out, too. I don't need to carry those around. We've got 8 coffees, so we're good to go on that. And we got clean water. All right, this is, that's clean water. Let's put you out. And today we're going to the lighthouse. I've been talking about it for a while, but I want to go check out the lighthouse down here because that's part of that little quest that we picked up. And let me see, the journal. Yeah, missing son. After 6 months of silence, I got an email from my son, coordinates, a few small details, and his childhood nickname. An island, a lighthouse on the southern tip. No other contact, just the email. I have to know what happened. So we're going to try that one. And the other entries we have not found, so maybe we'll find other entries. Also, all right, so I want to thank Raging Diesel. So thank you so much for the tip. But apparently, if I open up my journal here, I can then click on this, and that gives me my jobs. So this is what I need. 9 dried meat, 26 bone shards, 6 croc skins. That may be a problem. We may need to go out and find some crocs. So really quick, let's see. That was our cloth. We got 3. We need 3 more croc skins, and to do that. And we need the 9 dried pieces of meat. We've got 9 dried meat. We can make the bone shards, no problem. And what else do we need out of there? The 10 coffees are no problem. 17 coals, no problem. Yeah, and we'll get 187 coin. That's pretty good. So we're going to try to... We got to get 3 more crocs, though. That's probably the most expensive thing, is getting those croc skins. But we know how to get them. We know where they're at. And we got the ATV. We got a crossbow. I don't think we're carrying that on us right now. No, we got our build hammer. Let's do this. Not that we're going to go... You know what? We don't even have the freaking... We need to make more bolts, because right now our bolts are empty. So what is it going to take to make those? I think we need stone fragments. So let's move all of those over. Let's take these. I know I needed... I move all my chests. I needed sticks. So let's grab sticks. And I think it's feathers. Let's grab all my feathers. Let's go to the advanced workbench. And we should be able to make bolts right here to replace the ones that we lost. So here we got the bone spear, steel spear, bolts. Sticks, feathers, iron fragments. How many can we make? 4. We're out of iron fragments. Damn, that's not enough to take down a crocodile. Let's melt down those other stones. I really need to get this done too. Actually, we're not going to melt these down. We're going to put these here to be melted down into iron fragments. In the meantime, let's get that out. We'll take everything else out. We're just going to go to the lighthouse. We're not going to go hunt crocs right now, but I wanted that stuff out just in case we, so that when we do decide to go, I've already got them. Let's get my inventory. I know you're thirsty or whatever you are. Yeah, we're thirsty. All right, let's drink this clean water. And let's move on. Actually, do we have any more water here? A little bit. Let's put that. That's dirty water. We put all the water we needed into here. Oh, those are freaking empty. Hold on. I don't want to put my clean water in here. None of these can be harvested. He's out of water. Let's do some more water. Just a little bit to keep these growing. I really need to find Mike so he can get to work for me. I'm going to have a whole bunch of... I would plant him... If I had Mike here, I would plant more vegetables and stuff like that. But we need the water house. But he'll water... Without the water house, he'll water my stuff for me. All right, that's everything. We got our med kits, the 2 that we made. We don't have any bandages. We need to make more of those. I'm hoping we can find them. But right now, we are going to go to that lighthouse, see what's there. And there's resources there we can gather, too. Maybe a tech. We have to go back to that village. We did miss a tech page. So, again, multiple people told me about that missing, that it was on the hood of the car in the garage, and we will go back and get those when we go back and get the skeletons, when we go back to get the crocodile skins for that quest. We got a few items in there. That's mostly empty. We got extra fuel. How much is our gas looking right now? Full tank. All right, we are taking a trip all the way to the southern lighthouse. It's going to be a long ride, but we're going to loot stuff along the way. We are also going to stop and get some gas from gas containers along the way. But I really want to do... I want to build... Oh my gosh. I want to work on my base. I really do. But I'm curious about this too. And since we've been running around the last few episodes, I'm going to do some more because I want to see what is down here. But either way, it's a long trip. Maybe we'll find the location. Actually, hold on really quick. Let's look. This is what we're going to do. We're going to drive down this road. We're going to have to pass a few towns along the way. I'm going to put a marker where there's towns that I find because there's no maps on our... But we're going to come down here. We got to go this way, all the way around, all the way around, all the way down here to here. So we got a long way to go. When we pass through these towns, we're going to be looking for the truck so we can identify where that's located at. In the meantime, let's keep going. Let me stop and get these vegetables, too, along the way. I could really use something to eat, you know, to help my stats. So as we find these items like this, we're going to eat them as well. We got something up here. Hold on. There's a town right here. I don't know how big this is. Dude, I wonder if Mike is here. You know, let me do this. Let's... Oh, look at all the freaking Vambies. Oh, my gosh. Dude, there's like a freaking 100 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a military research tent. Oh, boy. All right, let's not stop there right now. That does look interesting. I want to check that place out in the future. There's more Vambies over here in the woods. We're going to roll on through, though, because I want to get down to the lighthouse first. Maybe on the way back we can hit some place like that up, but if I keep getting caught up doing that stuff, I'll never make it down here. Okay, finally a vegetable. I've been looking the whole freaking way. I've only found one pumpkin, but if I can find this stuff, it'll help sustain me with the water, but also the our protein is really low, but we have no meat on us. At least I don't think so. No, we don't. Oh, wait, I just went the wrong way. Crap. Oh, it's raining. Well, I guess my sunburn won't be affected then. Yeah, we got to go this way. You know, really quick, just so I don't forget, let me mark on the map where we found that place. Let's here add a marker. We'll put an exclamation point. And I'll say military. Oops, let me get that caps lock fixed. Military tents. Okay. So now we can go back and check on that later on, and we won't forget where it is. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Okay, we got an intersection coming up, and I think we got to go to the right, yeah. Now, there's a dead end to the left, but I think there may be a town over there. I'm not about to try to fight a whole bunch of Vambies. Like I said, we're going to the lighthouse. There's plenty of time. There'll be plenty of opportunity for us to hit these other places up later. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to be coming back like the next day. You know, we may have a Vambi attack while we're out. I don't want that. Where do we go here? I think we go to the right. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, we are close. All right, down in the end of this road to the right is the lighthouse. There should be a couple cars along the way. We'll stop and search them too. I'm not going to get any more pumpkins right now. We picked up a few more vegetables on the way. Not a whole lot to choose from though. Let's check this car here. Take it. Check this one. Take that too. Damn. Yeah, there's Bambi's like every 20 feet. I hope there's none up here at the lighthouse, but you never know. This is it's different because they used to start you at the lighthouse, you know, and then you put the ATV together and then you'd be off. Now they just start you randomly and you got to find the ATV or pay for its location, as well as other stuff. We still want to check all these cars, though, as we pass them. And there's vegetables here, too. Let's get this. Go ahead and eat them really quick. Check the car. Take it. All right, let's put all this stuff in here for right now that we've been picking up along the way. All of that stuff. Nice. You know, we're not looting, you know, towns and stuff, but I still want to search these cars as we pass them. All right, there's the lighthouse. I don't know what's different about this place than before. I don't see any Vambies around. That's a start. What the hell? Is that the thunder? That sounded pretty cool, man. I don't think I've ever heard thunder like that in this game. I like it. Dude, just move over there. There you go. All right, what do we have here? Is it just... It's still the ATV stuff. Like, there's a tire. Yeah, you can pick up the tire. There should be a note in here. We'll looking around in here. We maybe find some gas. You know, there was always like a gas can in a chair, stuff like that. Maybe Mike's in here. There's the other tire. Now let's check down here. There should be some stuff down here, hopefully. Another tire. There's 3 tires. Let's go upstairs. So far, I've not seen the note. Maybe the note is up here. If this is the lighthouse, maybe it's a different lighthouse they're talking about. No, there's a note. Things are going pretty great out here. The weather's been clear. The fishing's been solid. I'm glad we took a chance and challenged our camping plans. Everyone's talking about heading north tomorrow. They've got some new gear to try out and want to find a pond or lake. Okay. Oh, look at this. There's another shield. There's a bone spear. Iron ingots. Lead. I don't really need these. I've got shield. I got a shield and I got steel spear, so we're not going to take that. Take everything out of there. We got some iron ingots, I guess. And we got that note. So now, if I look at my journal, ripped from a journal, so they want to find a pond. So we don't know where the next place is. They went to look for a pond to the north. So let me look at the map. There's a pond right here. Let's go explore that area. We'll take the ATV back. We'll drive down this way, and we'll check that out. There should be something up there. That clue they gave me should, is directing me, I believe, to that location. So we'll go check that out. In the meantime, we're going to get all this stuff back out of our inventory. Finding some good stuff. We'll get you out. And we're good. How's our fuel looking? I think there's a fuel can here. Half a tank. We got a spare, but let me look around back because there are some containers. And there's actually a car down in the woods. Let me check that. There's the 4th tire. I was going to say, man, I thought they had all 4 tires here. We'll take some more water. And there's a deer. I thought it was a cooking grill. Now, there's a car down here in the woods. Let's go check that really quick. I should just keep walking up to that lake, but I'm not going to do it because I want my ATV and I want to be close to it. Here we go. We got some pumpkins, and we got a truck. I'll say maybe this is their truck. Maybe they crashed here. No? Bodies laying around. There's no bodies on the ground. Nope. Maybe they were heading north, and that's where they ended up. No, we're going to go up to that lake. So let's get on the ATV and let's roll out. Oh, watermelon. Let me eat that right now. Nice. All right. We got to curve around, follow this around. There is a village down this way, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Let me get these cucumbers. I think there's a village down there, and we may loot that place. If this is where we're heading to, that lake is nearby. Yeah, it's right around the corner here to the right. We're going to stop. If we see a village, we're going to stop before that, obviously. And right now, I'm not seeing anything. You know, oh, there's something up ahead, maybe? Or is that a rock? We're next to that lake. Let's just keep going and see where the road leads us. There's a car. Here's the lake. Maybe it's here. Oh, crap. Dude, get off the freaking wall. I do see something up ahead. I want to take a look. Oh, there's tents up here. Ooh. Oh, this is different. Oh, crap, dude. Hold on. I didn't even freaking see that dude coming. Okay, I was hoping he'd die. I don't have any bandages. We got an electronic part. Let's take all this stuff. Yeah, turned around. He was freaking running up on me. All right, we need to get some... do I have any freaking rope? I don't have any rope on me. Please tell me I got rope in here. 14. Okay, thank you. Man, I was getting nervous. I was like, don't tell me I have no rope. I don't want to go in here and try to fight these dudes. Let's get this tree right here. We're going to go down and explore this lake first. But I need to get some barricades built. Okay. I think we're going to get a lot of barricades, too, because I'm not taking a chance like I did last time. You know, have them overwhelm me and stuff. Let's go right here. Go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, logs and rope are into all of them. Let's get the rope back that we have left. Let's get these out for now. We need some sticks. And then all of them will be built. Let's get these here. I really want to go back and do some base work, but I want to see this too. Plus, I want to see if there's any tech here. I mean, this is a pretty big area. You know, since we drove all this way, I don't want to come back just to follow a note. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend all that time, and all we did was read a note to see where it led. You know, now we're going to go explore it a little bit. Okay, we got 3. We have enough to do probably 1 more. Yeah. 2 more. What are we missing? All 4 sticks. All right, let's grab 4 sticks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Now, let's put you away and make sure our sticks are gone. Let's drop the fiber. Let's grab one of these. Oh, I'm thirsty. No, oh, my sunburn, dude. All right, let me stand here for a second. We don't have any potato paste. And the sun is out in full freaking force. What is over there? Let me do this. Let me grab one of these barricades. I know it's your freaking sunburn coming back again. There's a pig. All right, he's not going to bother me. Let me drop this here for a second. I want to look around. They said they were coming to this lake, but it may be that village. That's where they may be going to. But I would like to check the rest of this out. But we're going to wait for just a minute. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. We got to hurry up, though. I'm going to wait just a minute and let my stamina, sun resist. There's a Bambi over there. You know, build up a little bit, and then we're going to go head out. Okay, we got our sun resistance to 30. It's just taking a long time. I want to get started. We got a lot of work to do. We'll try to stay in the shade as much as possible, but we got to get some of these barriers down here. There should only be a couple of houses, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of Bambis, but let's get some of these barricades moved up. So we have a couple of rows of these things. You stay out of the way, freaking pig. Here's one right there, a Vambi. Let's get that up there. Let's just move these really quick. All right, there's 4. I'm going to grab one more to take back with us. And let me let my stamina build up, too. At least we got that up to 100 again. And now, once this is in place, we're going to use this one to lure them. And the other ones will fall back. Plus, we got a spare behind us. Let's go find that dude. Here's one right there. There you go. All right, there's one. I'm not going to stir the other one up. I want to let him die first, because if that other one charges and breaks the barrier, it'll free him. So let's let him die. There you go. There's a guy right there. Come here, dude. You want to see me? Yeah. We'll get him to come back over here. Anybody over here? All right. That's 2. How about this dude? Come on. You come over here now. Let's go. Oh, he threw a rock at me. Oh, ooh, see, that's what I'm worried about. That's why we have these. Okay. I was like, man, you better not break 2 of these. Got a feather. 1 freaking feather. All right, let's take this one. The other one broke. Let's get that there. I see more Vambis. T. Yeah, I think we'll find another note here. Our sunburn is getting low, so let's look around. I want to see what's in here. Here's another note. All right, hold on. Ooh, we got a medical kit. Oh, there we go. We don't have any more of those bandages, so that's good. We can use one of those, definitely. Let's line that up a little bit better. Put you up there. Nice. What is this? Screws. Okay. Another computer. The infected. There we go. Mechanical parts. Maybe that's a tech I just saw. No, it's a note. There is another note. Field order, Echo Perimeter. Lieutenant, you were given standing orders. No gunfire. Melee only. Firing on the campers was reckless. Oh, no. And has created a risk of spread and exposure. You know the noise attracts the infected. Round up any survivors and transfer them to the main city. Crompton Detention will handle them. Burn the rest. Dude. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm in the city. Let's eat that up. I thought I heard footsteps. I was like, is that a door? All right, we searched in here. Oil and feathers. Yeah, I'll take all that. Look at all the mechanical parts. More oil. All right, well, we found the note, but maybe we can find a tech. And we're going to be a little bit more thorough this time than we were at the last place. There still could be Vambis here, so I got to be careful. But I want to search all these areas here. Can we search this truck? Let's look around the back. It's the first kind of this truck that I've seen. But that's cool, though. I like how it's different. I like how there's different things now. Okay, what do we have in the back of this place? Is there any Vambis back here? Table. Maybe in the house. Damn, I hope not. We'll leave the spikes there in case we need to run outside. We'll run over top of them. All right, we're in the house. Let's take the fat. We're going to take everything we can since we're here. We got tech. I just see it right there. All right, nice. We got 2 tech points now. I think we need 3. We wanted the stove tech, and that's 3 points. So if we get 1 more tech, we can go ahead and learn that and then start building the stove. I don't think there's going to be another tech in this house, but you never know. Let me just eat this. You never know. But we'll look upstairs just to be safe. Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be any more, but, you know, I still got to look. Plus, I want to loot all this. Another mini med kit. Good. Yeah, I've not been finding them like I used to in previous series. What the hell? Got stuck on the wall. I think that's everything. We already searched out here. All right, well, we got a tech, and we came here and... Let's get that car. I almost missed that car. You know, we came here and we got all the loot that was here, and we found a tech, and we found that note. So that's the next thing done. It's telling me next to go to the city. Oh, you know what? I missed this dude. Yeah, there we go. Let's put this back here. In case we ever come back here, I want to have this stuff. So they said there was wrong to fire on the survivors. So I'm wondering if that's what it meant. Like, I came here and I found that. You know, so there's not going to be bodies down here. It was just a report of, like, there were guys here and they shot and killed them, basically. And if they didn't kill them, they took them to that city. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there would be like a campsite. It probably wouldn't be that hard to find if there was. But yeah, this is probably what I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay, let's roll back. Let's go back to the to our base. If I can kill you and get a croc skin, I would. Let's see what we got in here. Let's get some of this stuff out. Found a lot of good stuff here so far along this trip. But we got to move all this, get it out of our inventory. Nice. And we still got room. You know, there was no gas canisters there. We still got a spare in the back, so I'm not that worried. Oh, crap. You know, we're not going to run out of gas. We got our spare. Let's go back, and let's see if we can get into that military tent place that we saw earlier. Because we got to go back that way anyway, and we've got enough rope. We can make more barricades. I'm just really curious. There's a lot of ambies there. Maybe I'll find Mike. I don't know. But let's go. Crap. We went the wrong freaking way. I knew I was going to do something like that. Okay, that place is coming up. I think our gas is almost gone. I want to get close enough to it that I can build barricades, and we'll check on the fuel tanks without alerting anybody that's inside. My sunburn is also dropping still. Here we go. Let's stop right. I don't see anybody on the outside. I saw them all clustered around the middle right there. Right there. I see them all right there, all gathered around. No, dude, get off of that thing. Okay, so we're almost out of gas. So what I want to do is fill the tank up, because the last thing I want to happen is me to try to jump on this and get away and not be able to. So that's there. I already see the Vambies walking around. Let me get my... we can make 8 barricades. That's all the rope we have. And we're going to need more than 6, though, or more than 3 with these dudes coming around. I'm going to start back a little bit. I guess we got a little bit too close. Let's do 6. To start. I want to get a couple of them just in case somebody runs over here and they spot me. Alright, we got 1. Okay, we're missing 1 stick. Not bad. And we'll get rid of all the fiber and bark chips and stuff. We're not going to take that back with us. Or put it in our vehicle. We've already got some in the vehicles, but we don't need that many. All right, we need 4 sticks and 3 logs. Okay. Now, let's get the rope out. You know, actually, we can stack these, so let's get them out right now. I'm kind of nervous. There's a lot of dudes here. Look at them all. There's 1 barricade there. There's 1 for you. It's getting dark, too, so we can't stay and fool around too long. I'm going to leave 1 here as a fallback. Dude, there's so freaking many of them. I don't know, man. This is dangerous. I need to build some more of these barricades, but we don't have any more rope left. We got, like 2 extra rope. Come on. Somebody see me? There's 1. I don't want to get all of them. There's one. Two. Oh my gosh, they're all coming. Just don't anybody new show up. Let all these guys die. That's a lot of them. Look at that. That's what I needed to happen. That way, if anybody new showed up, it wouldn't free them. You know, because they were all dying. Now we bring this one over. There's probably still some more in here, but there's a lot of them we just took care of. Oil shale. I want to search these guys before we move on. There's some money. We need that. Some cans. We're going to need those too. Tea. Plastic pipe. Some more money. 3 more bodies over here. How much is left? This is 60%. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. 11 money and an electronic part. More money. All right, we're getting lucky. We got a lot of good stuff. Okay, that's at 60%. Let's find a good spike barricade. That's at 90. This is 100. Let's take this one in the back. There's got to be more Vambies around. I just didn't see them. I think they are all here, and then they spread out. Let me do this. Take you. I'm curious of what's in here. Maybe Mike. Maybe nothing. I can't bring that inside. Oh, I can bring it inside. All right, let's put you down here. It's not bad. It's a bunch of stuff to search. But this tent making me nervous. Like, what the hell is going on with all this? Oh, boy. Oh, look at this. Maybe I can find Mike or somebody in here. Oh, look at that. We needed that. Our meat, or our protein was really low. Hell yeah. Maybe there's technology in here, too. We got all these lockers. Screws, okay. Nothing special, though. I mean, I haven't found anything that is really like, wow, look at that. You know, I mean, it's the same kind of stuff. I get it. At least there's no other Vambies. All right, this is the end of it. Well, look at this. We got tech. We got 3 tech. So the first thing I'm going to do is stove tech. There we go. We can now make the stove when we go back. And I'll need that because I want to be able to start cooking those meals. Okay, that's awesome. We did find tech in here. Anything else? I see this med kit. We're going to take that. We'll take another bandage. And that's everything. Okay, so there's only one way in. I was like, man, I'm going to get, you know, there's going to be other entrances. They're going to come running in at me. There was that. Let me put this here. And we'll look around. Nice. We're finding good stuff. We found that tech. We had 3 tech. That's awesome. So we got the stove tech now. We can go back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all this talking. I'm getting thirsty. Let me take a drink. All right. That's better. A lot of stuff to search. And I was hoping we'd find another tech just to be, you know, to feel really good about coming here. Or Mike. There's another building, though. We're going to go check that out, too. But I'm going to search all of this. We've got some good stuff. All those Vambies, though. I don't want to have to come back here. A lot of resources. That's awesome. More eggs. We'll eat that, too. And that's everything we found in here. Did I miss any of these boxes? Yeah, we did. We would have missed some iron right there. And we searched all these. All right. That's pretty cool. I got to get this out of the way. I can't get around it. All right, back outside. We searched. So it was one gigantic tent. Okay. Well, there was a tech here, if nothing else. I thought there was maybe going to be a note about like one of these mission things or like another freaking electronic part. Let's do this. I'm going to put this one right here. So if we ever come back, it'll be right in the middle of where the Vambies are going to spawn. And maybe it'll take a few of them out. Oh, look at this. I'll eat that too. Take that too. All right, let's go. It's getting dark. I was worried about doing all this because of nighttime coming on, but we're done. We got a tech. Let's go back and see what we can do about that stove, because I don't think the stove needs electricity to work. It just needs fuel. And but once we build it, we can start making those meals to keep us alive. You know, we can make the mini... Oh, crap. We can make the mini MREs, the mini rations. The small rations. Yeah. All right. Well, unless something happens, let's get back to base. All right. Well, we're back at the city. Let's get inside of here. We'll go to sleep. And we'll get up and we'll see what we can do about making that stove tech. I may need to build another forge, too. I've been thinking about that. I wanted to get a second one going. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that this episode. Oh, crap. Somebody around the front? Yep. One of the ones that wandered the city. Oh, this stuff is back. Oh, yeah. Nice. What the hell? Oh, dude. I heard somebody. I was like, what the hell's that noise? Okay, some plastic. Hurry up, dude. Oh, he came from behind me. Maybe he was following me. You know, on the ATV. Another toolbox or repair kit. All right, let's get back inside. Let me take these back with me too. We're gonna pick out stuff to sell to the trader at a later time. You know, if we go back to the trader or when we go back. But before we go back to the trader, we need to go back to the swamp, and we need 3 more crocodiles, at least. Here, let's get all the iron out right now. Put that over there. The lead, I think we just had lead in the chest. Yeah, here. Let's just get that stuff over here. And, oh, crap. Another one. All right, first of all, though, we had this going. We're not going to smelt any of this down right now. Let's get the stove tech. We'll put that in here for right now. This is not where it's going to stay. None of this stuff is where it's going to stay. We'll have it all moved later on, but let's get it built first. Oh, look at that. We did that one. We found this one about they're going pretty things are going pretty great out here. They're going to go to the pond or the lake. And then we got the field order about them. Then the project notes. Classification, internal use, objective, apply compound to human population. So the people that came here, this is what happened to them. In progress, begin live rollout across island population. Damn. So from here, I think we're supposed to go to the next place. And then there's evacuation incident. Oh, man. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. There's other notes. That's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and build us kitchen. Here we go. Metal stove. Let's put you right here. All right, I'll make sure it's attached and it looks good. Okay, so here we need 25 iron ingots, 8 firewood, and 10 screws. There we go, 10 screws. 8 firewood and 25 iron ingots. Let's see what we can do about working on that. We got to get some sleep. It is already 11:13. We're going to go to bed, but I want to get this smelting. So let's keep that in there for right now. Let's take all of this. We'll melt what we can. Each one of these will give me an iron ingot. And the fragments will give me the other stuff. But we want all of these anyway. All right, we'll get all those smelting. Let's move these back. And let's get some sleep. We're going to get this out of our inventory. We got places for a lot of this stuff right now. But the stuff that we don't have places for, I'll get out right there. Repair kits. Go here. Plastic pipe, plastic that, cloth. Yeah, it's going to be nice and easy to sort this stuff now that we've got all these done. Bones, fat, tallow. We don't have any of those on us. Oil shale. I thought we picked some of that up. Yes. Wire. Don't have any rope. All right, nice. And there's the Kevlar. You know, I don't think we have Kevlar separated yet. No, we used it all up. Let's put it in here for now, and let's go get some sleep. I've been meaning to do that before our stuff melts all the way, or the ingots are done. All right, it's almost morning time. I want to make sure we get something to drink in case a Vambi horde comes through. Let's eat these eggs. Give us some protein back, and let's get these out of our inventory, turned into biofuel. And we got that there. All right. Oil. Do we have an oil container yet? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do. For now, let's put the biofuel over there. And we don't have anything for the nails and screws just yet, or the excess cans. We'll put them over here. We're going to need them. And that's extra right there, too. All right, all that stuff's out of our inventory. We don't have anything in our food thing. One more spoiled food, no problem. This. Let's collect these out of here. And let's get some more of these melting down. We don't have a whole lot, but let's take that iron as well. There's 6 more. We don't have enough to melt down the fragments, but I want to save those for the fishing lures. Right, we got 8. Oh, dude, this is not going to be enough. Hold on. There we go. We need 7 more firewood. We can get that from a log, but we don't have any logs up here because we chopped everything up. Okay. It is going to be morning time shortly. I don't think there's a Vambi attack coming because it's already 6 o'clock. So let's go downstairs. Let's see if we can get our pickaxe. Chop up a rock. We're going to need to make some stones and smelt them down into the fragments. We need more iron ingots. And what we're going to do is take this with us. And we're going to put them into here. Oh, there's some vegetables over here too. Good. We'll get some cucumbers. Probably have to go a little ways for rocks. You know what? Let's go on this side. Can I swim across here with this freaking thing in my hands? Yeah, I can just walk across here. And this way we can stay away from the Vambis. All right, that should do it for now. We only had to chop up 3 rocks, and I think we filled up our crate all the way up. And our inventory is mostly full, 64 of 75. So let's get back. We'll use this to smelt these down. That should give us enough iron so that we can finish that stove tech. Because we got those, you know, we can go back and get the food that we left behind at the store. I didn't want to pick it up because I was afraid it was going to spoil immediately or spoil before I got a chance to learn that stove tech. But now once we get this done, we'll be able to do that too. Okay, let's put you here. Get all these out, and let's get all these smelted. Let's get the rest of these iron ingots that we just got into the stove here now. 14. So we need 11 more. That's not too bad. That's not undoable. 11 more. All right. While those are smelting down, let's do a little bit more sorting. We need more logs. We have to go get some logs anyway. Let me do this. Let's take the cart. We're waiting for that stuff to smelt down. Let's grab this rack. We'll fill these up with logs. We'll come back. We need to get firewood anyway for the to finish the stove, and we're going to need logs for that. And I didn't get a chance to fill up these log racks offline for this episode, but that's fine. We're not doing a lot of chopping. We're just going to fill these guys up. There's a Vambi over there. And there's a pumpkin. Let me grab that too. And we'll put you here. Okay, carts are filled. Let's get these back upstairs. And we should have a couple more iron ingots ready for us. With a couple more being going to be ready right after that. Still need 11, but we got 2 of them at least that are done now. Okay. First of all, let's get you up top. Park you and you. And let's go check on these. Yeah, these are done. Let's get 3, 4, 5. There's 2 more iron ingots that are going to be smelting down. Let's take all of those out of there. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but we'll move it back when we're done. Okay, we're going to let those smelt down. And let's get the bark chips and stuff out. We got 2 more iron ingots. There we go. 16. Not bad. We need 9 more. And what do we got? Fragments and that stuff. Okay, now that we have these logs up here, I wanted to get some more planks and make a few more chests. But I also wanted to get the firewood. So let's take one of these logs. Let's get all the firewood harvested. Take all the sticks. And let's see how many of these we can put into here. Okay, we need 3 more firewood. So I wasn't sure. I don't want to use up all the logs before I had the firewood done. All right, all the firewood is in. We got 1 left over. We'll put you in there, and the sticks we'll put back. So we only needed 2 logs. I'm glad I didn't destroy something to get like one log, and that wouldn't have been enough. How is this looking? These are almost done. Let's grab these back again so we can swap these out really quick. Okay, we'll get all those out. There's another 2 iron ingots there, and we'll get the rest of the stones in here as well. Okay, there we go. 2 more iron ingots. 6 more. 7 more. And we got 2 more melting. 7, 6, 5 more. Yeah, we should have enough stones to do all that. In the meantime, let's put down a couple more chests. We're going to need a lot of these anyway, so let's just get the blueprints down, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put them. We'll get 4. That ought to do it for right now. Oh, I thought I had 16 planks on me. Let's take all the planks that we can. I'm sure we can find something to put them into if we don't have enough for these chests. Or if we have more. We only got 4 left. Not bad. All right, let's take you. Let's get you up top. We're going to need to put one down here. And let's put another one here. All right. Okay, those are all done up top there. The next ones go right in here. Okay. So that's 3 more. We'll get this one as also empty, and we'll put that up on top as well. Okay, so those are all empty. So what I can do now is the ones that don't have a name on it, including this one, are just full of this kind of crap. So I can take all that out, and now we can make this one aluminum cans. Because I think that's what they are, empty cans. All right, let's just say empty cans. Empty cans, there we go. And now we can take our excess empty cans and get them over here. And all the ones that we find that we've got, like all of these, we'll take out. All of these have stuff in them. There's our bigger med kits. There's another one of these bandages. Look at all these cans. So I've been collecting them because we're going to need them because we need to give that guy coffee as well. Those are empty. All right, so here for the empty cans, let's get all of them in here. We're going to save the 5 in our inventory right there. But hey, look at all that. See, that's awesome. We got all this out. And then we're going to need one for coal, but I would put that in a different place. For right now, I'm going to put it here and say coal because I just want to get it out of my inventory. And we can always move this chest later and build a coal crate to house all this stuff in. But for now, that's where it'll go because, like I said, we got coal here. We got a lot of coal here. More here. We'll just get it all out and keep it all consolidated in its own chest. There we go. All right, how is this looking? These are done. Let's get these back. And there's another ingot. Okay. All right, that's done. Let's get that iron ingot in. We only got 1. I thought we had 2 that we were going to craft. But, all right, 20. We need 5 more. And we should have enough to make 2 more right there. What is that right in the back? Oh, it's an iron ingot. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what else do we got? We got the stones. We got planks on us. We got nails and screws. Let's do a chest for nails and screws. We're going to put them all in one for right now. And we'll take all of this stuff out. And then the only thing... Hold on. Oh, I thought I was stuck. We'll put the nails here. And the screws will go here. And all the places where you have nails and screws, we can take them out now, too. There's our bowls. Clay bowls. We're going to need those for cooking. Let's get all those. Let's get all of those. Nails and screws. We got a lot of copper, cobalt there, too. Oh, we got screws over here. What the hell? I must have put them in... Yeah, okay. That's no problem. All right. And we got clay soil. Let's put that here. Just to get it out of my inventory. And we'll put all that into here. Nice. Okay. Keep this going. There's 2 more ingots right here. 1 more we just crafted. Okay, 2 more iron ingots. We need 3 more. We got 2 more that are smelting down. 4 more total. 4 more, and we got 2 of them that are crafting right now. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, once this is done, we'll be able to smelt the last 2 iron ingots and get that stove done. Let's get this other stuff out of our inventory. Let's keep going. For now, let's make this one just seeds. We're going to move all this stuff later on. I just want to separate it. And we're going to get all our seeds over here, including the aloe for now, just the seeds. Okay. And now we can take all the seeds from here, these places, consolidate them all, get them out of there, get that stuff separated. More clay soil, we'll take that too. These are all separated. Just the ones that don't have a name on it, maybe have miscellaneous stuff in it. All right. Clay soil, get you out, and seeds. Okay, let's get the spoiled food out of here for right now. Let's eat these, actually, so they don't spoil. And while we're here, let's get the mushrooms out. I don't have a place for that yet. We're going to get that out and the water out. Let me take these clay bowls. And actually, while we're here, let's get this extra stuff out that we're not going to need, or that we don't have a place for just yet. All right. Hold on to the fragments, the planks. We can use those in the building, in the crafting. Here we go. Get these out. Get these last 2 ingots smelted, and that should be the stove. Yeah, that'll give us the last 2 for the stove, and then we can start making stuff. Because in order for me to make those... No, that's the wrong one again. There we go. In order for me to make the food that I want, which are the mini rations, I need a cooked chicken, and I need to do that on a stove. We got eggs, we got mushrooms, we got melons. We can find. We can grow, too. That's the mini mushroom. But we can make stuff like, the meat stews once we get, on the stove using stew mix. So how does it take to make a large ration? Stew mix, a melon, 3 mushrooms, and 2 eggs. We've got meat stews and bacon pies or potato pies downstairs, and we can pick those up, the meat stews, or maybe even the stew mix. If we can pick one of those up, we can make a meat stew, because you need the stew mix for that, I believe. Using the stew mix. Yeah, okay. Well, either way, we got to finish up this stove, and I want to see what we can do. Okay, there's our last 2 iron ingots. Let's put the fire out. And let's get our stove done, and we can put our bowls on there. We'll start making food. Yeah, look at that. Now, let's get our bowls. Oh, they don't go there. Oh, I need the metal pans. Oh, crap. Did I only pick up bowls? Is that all was there? I thought I had that iron pan. We can make those, but we need more iron ingots to do that. Oh, man. All right, let's get these out. That's not what I thought they were for. We got some planks. Let's put some planks into some of these things. We got 4 planks. That's full. There's 3. 4. All right, there we go. Let me make sure my sunburn ain't killing me. All right, we got that out of our inventory. All right, so we can't make that stuff yet. Let me go downstairs. I just want to see if there's a stew. If I can make a mini ration. I need one of those iron pans. But really quick, I'm going to stand here in the shade for a second. We're going to wrap up the episode really quick, shortly, because it's we're running out of time. I need cooked chicken. I haven't seen any chicken, but if I get me some cooked chicken, we can make some rations. But I want to run to that store again, and let me take a barricade with me. That's full. Yeah, we want to run down here. I want to take a look. I think a couple of the Vambies died. Actually, hold on. No, another one. That's right. I already got him. I heard one on the spikes, and I don't know if I ever checked on him. Okay, we got a Vambi there. There's one right here. Oh, come on, dude. There you go. Got to help you on there. We want to go to the front of the store right here. I just want to hurry up and let him die. Get him out of the way. Come on, dude. All right, another iron ingot. Good. We're going to need that to make that freaking pan. Oh, crap. All right, I was like, please don't break this freaking thing. While we're waiting on you. Let me get inside. In here. Veggie mix. Stew mix. All right, before we pick that up, potato pie mix. Stew mix. Let me see. With the stew mix already done, we can make, with a melon, 3 mushrooms, and 2 eggs, we can make a large ration. I'm going to pick this up and see. Hopefully it doesn't spoil. What do we got left here? 29 minutes. All right, we need a melon, and we need a couple eggs. I'm not going to pick up the veggie mixes because they're going to spoil on me. I'm going to wait. Let me see if anything's came back. I should have waited until we found a melon. Oh, this stuff came back. I got to take it. I want to see if there's a melon, and maybe one of these crates I'll get lucky and find some food. We need eggs, too. We need 2 eggs and a melon. Damn. There's some good stuff here. I can't pass it up. We got 30 minutes for that. I'm not going to take that. We got 30 minutes before that thing spoils on us. Damn. Let's get the iron and the oil. I got to take that stuff. I mean, we sell that. I can't help it. We'll just take everything. Since that stuff all here respawned. All right, let's go get that Bambi that died. Is there a grocery store? Is there a store we can go into that sells food? You know what? Let me go back to that burger joint. If we can get us a melon. Okay, we've been in here recently, I think. What's over this way? Maybe I can find a melon. Maybe I should just go back and grow one. Let's do that. I don't know if I can have enough time, though. You know what? I got an idea. Let's take this really quick. There's an egg. We got eggs in that little cooler. We can always make another cooler. I'll put the beef stew in there, or the stew mix in there, and we can make it next time we find a melon. So let's go back and do that. The hell? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Let's check this car. All right. I heard that noise. I was like, what's going on? All right, let's go back. We're going to try to make another little cooler. And I should take those other stew mixes just to save them. But they look like they're fine. They're not going to spoil. Or they don't start to spoil until I pick them up. So we're going to leave them where they are. We searched on that. Yeah, let's go back and grow a melon. And that way when that's ready, we can take the eggs, the melon, and we'll make a large ration with that beef stew. Or that stew mix. We can't make the stew mixes yet. Because we'll need stuff. I mean, we can. You know what? And we can keep them cold. But we need chickens, too. You know, so we make the mini rations. So we're going to have to go chicken hunting at some point here. I'd like to get the farm. Oh, what am I doing? This needs to go back outside. This goes right here. All right. Okay, let's get up top and put that stuff away. Okay, let me make another cooler. And let's put that back over where the other one is, too. We'll go this way. Yeah, we should have, how many plastics? We got 3. Let's make another cooler, though. Let's see. I'll put you down next to this one. It's freaking backwards. All right, we need, like 12 more plastic. Hopefully we have enough of that. 18, yeah. There we go. And now I can take and save this, and we'll save the egg, too. And, the other side, we didn't have anything we needed to save, but that's good because now we can, like I said, we can save that now, so it ain't going to spoil on us. We'll get these back out, and let's get the rest of this stuff out of our inventory. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We've gotten quite a bit done, but I want to do more. We want to do more. We want to do more base building. I had to get certain things done, and the stove was one of them. So now that that's completed, I know, dude. I'm thirsty. Let's get those out of there, and let me take a drink of water. There we go. Well, we'll need to get that filled up too. But yeah, either way, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next exciting episode of the Infected City Life.